And I don't have a holder. I think that's like a solid excuse if I miss this. So I'm going to spin it and see what happens. All right, Brandon. I know you were a kicker. I'm going to try and match up here. Oh, wait. I got to respin. That was really bad. You got to give me a second chance. Here we go. There we go. Boom! Give it to me. Coach is cheering for me. There you go. Columbus Lions kick off their season today, 4 o'clock against the Firebirds. Stay tuned to WTVM Channel 9 News, and we will have those updates for you on the score coming up at the news at 6. Now, Barbara, as promised, I did pick you up a pair of Cam Newton socks, but these are actually mine. I hope it's okay. Yours are on my feet. Is that all right? Tomorrow at 3:30, Auburn and Alabama kick off in what is considered the biggest rivalry in college football, a game that has been played since 1893. And one thing is for sure, in the 122 years, there is certainly no love lost between these fans. Just like in 2013, it'll take a big upset to knock off second-ranked Alabama. Both fans will give this one their all.
Roll Tide!
That's right. Tomorrow, whether you're screaming War Eagle or Roll Tide, one thing is for sure, this stadium will be electrifying, with people rushing out to Academy Sports to get in line to get their hands on some national championship gear. We made our way out here as well. Reporting in Auburn, I'm Andrew McDevitt for WTVM News Leader 9. The 6'9" center, the sky's the limit for Auburn High's Garrison Brooks, literally. As a junior, Brooks has already been recruited by big-time schools like Mississippi State, Alabama, Georgia, and Vanderbilt. But just 2 weeks ago, Garrison got the news he would be headed to Frankfurt, Germany, to play in Albert Schweitzer's tournament. Brooks is excited for his first trip out of the country and to try some things not available to him in the States.
Buy shoes.
Buy some shoes?
Buy shoes and try food.
Simple kid, shoes and food. I like that. This tournament has hosted NBA stars in the past: Magic Johnson, Vince Carter, Pau Gasol, Kevin Garnett, and the big fundamental Tim Duncan. Garrison will look to add his name to this impressive list in the years to come. Well, Jason and Simone, the weather was a bit chilly, but the exciting game helped warm up the people at the New Look Stadium, and it's always nice to open a new stadium with a W.
Dave Platt.
A bit of a surprise, not Dave Plata, but Cody Burns is coming home. The 2010 national champion wide receiver with the Tigers will now be coaching the wideouts at Auburn. Burns was hired just last month at Arizona State, but could not resist the opportunity to return to his alma mater. Before his brief stint at ASU, he was a graduate assistant in 2013 with Auburn, the last time that Tigers played in a national championship game. Burns was a running back coach at Samford in 2014, then moved on to coach the wideouts at Middle Tennessee, where the Raiders racked up over 4,000 yards of receiving. He replaces Damian Craig, who left to become the wide receivers coach at LSU. Changing gears, the Columbus State Lady Cougars picked up a pair of wins last week, and Ashley Azuzu was recognized for their success. Azuzu was named Peach Belt Conference Player of the Week as she notched a career high in points with 21 at Montevallo, and followed that up with 14 points and 9 rebounds in their win against Young Harris. Azuzu is averaging just under a double-double with 9.3 points and 9.8 rebounds. The Lady Cougars get back in action Wednesday night when they host Montevallo in a rematch at the Lumpkin Center. To basketball, Kobe Bean Bryant taking part in his 18th and final NBA All-Star game last night in Toronto. The Black Mamba starts off with a vintage fadeaway elbow jumper that goes around and around and finally drops. Former Heat teammates get in on the fun. Dwayne Wade with the alley-oop to LeBron. Heat fans watch it and weep. Paul George was the hot hand for the East as he finished with 41 points, one short of Wilt Chamberlain's all-time All-Star game record. But Russell Westbrook was too much with this massive tomahawk slam. With very limited defense, he poured in 31 points. The West proves to be too much as Westbrook goes back-to-back in Toronto. First back-to-back All-Star Game MVP since Bob Pettit in 1958-59. In St. Louis Hawks, the West win 196-173. I'll tell you right now, Jason, I got the winning ticket right here in my hand. I got 2 chances. And how about this? When I win, I will fly you to my private island for an exclusive interview. How about that?
And he's got on some sort of getup. Tell us about it, Andrew.
Well, Chuck, we are here on the first ever virtual reality roller coaster, and we're here with one of the designers, Thomas Wagner. So, Thomas, tell me what I'm looking at right now. Well, pretty warm today. 86 degrees was the high that we topped out at, a little bit above average for this time of year. As you can see, the almanac that we're looking at, only a tenth of an inch of rain thus far this year, but that may be changing. We'll give you a better look at that coming up in a little bit. But as we take a look at the temperatures out there right now, cooled down a bit, 78 degrees in Columbus, 76 up in Atlanta, 74 down in Dothan. Out there, as we look at the extended radar, a little bit farther from home, you can see some severe thunderstorm warnings through parts of the Ohio Valley and central Texas. But as we move closer to home, not much going on out there. A little bit of cloud coverage moving into the Chattahoochee Valley, and you can see more further to the west, some rain chances moving in as well. Those will be here tomorrow afternoon is what it's going to be looking at. As you're throughout the night tonight, mostly clear and mild. Tomorrow morning as you're getting up, once again, it's going to be dry but mild as well. Then by Thursday afternoon, maybe a little bit after the lunchtime hours when we're expecting some of these rain chances and scattered thunderstorms to be moving into our area. They will stick with us through Friday in the morning as you're getting ready for your commute, headed out to work or school. But then by Friday evening around 5 o'clock, most of those scattered thunderstorms and showers will have moved out of our area, making way for a beautiful weekend. It's going to be beautiful for the beginning part of your weekend. Chance of rain moving back in on Sunday, but highs in the 80s. It's going to be fantastic. Great opportunity for me to get out there on my days off and work on the golf game, Simone.
How is that swing, by the way?
It's always good, Simone. It's
All
always
right.
good. The Chick-fil-A cow will be here giving away free chicken biscuits. There will also be free coffee and donuts and great prizes to all participants and donors involved. 5K, not so much my forte, but the chicken biscuits, that's what I'm about. This is a new feature, correct? This slime station. Tell us about this.
So this slime station has 160 gallons of slime. From a little contraption up here, it can hold up to 20 people on the stage at a time, and we pull a lever, and it is Nickelodeon style.
And I'm about to be a part of that. I'm going to hand you the microphone. I'm going to throw my phone in my IFB, and we're going to get slimed here. Thank you so much for letting me do it, Trevor.
Let's do it.
What does it mean to you guys to be a part of this event that does such good things to people that are a little bit less fortunate than us in this community?
Or helping other people and getting them homes and stuff and helping them know Christ and everything.
Well, that's awesome. All right, let's get ready. You ready? Let's start a walk. Here, let's stop. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, come on. Woo! Brandon, we'll send it back to you. These kids are fast.